I step into the chamber of red silence, a place sealed long before I was born. My name is Theron, and I've trained my whole life to hear what others choose to ignore. But the moment I step inside, every sound disappears. My breath, my footsteps, even the beating of my heart. The silence is absolute thick, suffocating, like cloth pressed over my ears. I am alone in a world without sound. A faint red mist hangs in the air, swirling in slow, deliberate spirals. It moves like something alive, breathing without lungs. I reach out. The mist recoils, pulling back as if it knows I'm here. The walls around me are carved with deep horizontal cuts, each one running from end to end. I can't hear them, but I feel them below. Powerful vibration moving through the soles of my boots, up through my legs, deep into my bones. It's the sensation of sound, not the sound itself. I try to whisper my own name, just to test the silence. Nothing, not even the shape of my voice, escapes my lips. At the center of the vault stands a pedestal carved from black stone that drinks the light around it. Resting on it is a shard of translucent crimson crystal. It glows faintly from within, pulsing like a heartbeat I can no longer hear. I move closer. The red mist reacts immediately, gathering around me, forming a thin veil that separates me from the rest of the room. The crystal pulses softly, its rhythm matching the beat I feel but cannot hear. I reach out. My fingers brush against its surface. The moment I make contact, the silence breaks not with sound, but with pressure. An immense, crushing force tightens around my skull like a vice, squeezing my temples. The red mist above the shard twists and contorts, shaping itself into a symbol that hovers in the air. A smooth curve. Then, a split. Two sharp, jagged branches. A new fracture. Different from Coulom's triangle. Different from Vela's intersecting paths. This one is mine. The cuts in the walls begin to glow, one by one, filling the chamber with sinister red light. I back away from the pedestal, my eyes darting around the room as the crimson glow intensifies. The crystal doesn't just pulse now. It projects. Moving symbols spread across the floor, a language of light and shadow. I don't read them with my mind. I feel them deep, instinctual, undeniable. The message forms. The breaker is not searching. He is following. My blood runs cold. The mist thickens, tightening around my arms and face. It presses into my skin like a warning hand, silent, deliberate, threatening. Another message burns beneath my feet, and he follows the ones who can hear. My throat closes. He's not hunting us blindly. He's using our own ability against us. He's tracking us by resonance, by the very gift that defines us. We're not hunters. We're the temperature plummets. The air grows frigid, sharp against my skin. The red mist coalesces, folding into itself, taking shape. A tall figure forms directly behind me. I can't hear it breathe. I can't hear it move, but I feel the air bend around its presence of void in the silence. A concentration of nothingness more terrifying than any sound could ever be. My pulse hammers against my ribs. Soundless, but relentless. The figure leans in close. I feel its presence, like a cold weight on the back of my neck, almost touching my skin. My eyes are fixed on the wall in front of me. New words form in the glowing red cuts. He is behind you. I spin around. The figure collapses. It doesn't vanish, it dissolves, breaking apart into dust-red particles that drift slowly to the floor and disappear. The immediate threat is gone, but the terror remains, clinging to me like the cold air. The glow in the walls begins to dim. The silence grows heavier, more oppressive, as if it's trying to crush my senses completely to erase me from existence. I know, I have to get out. I lunge forward, grabbing the crimson shard from the pedestal. Its surface is warm now, pulsing against my palm. I turn and sprint for the exophore, the promise of sound for reality. Every step feels heavy, muffled by invisible hands. The vault itself is trying to hold me, to keep me trapped in its silent embrace. Just as I'm about to cross the threshold, one final message burns itself into the floor at my feet. A parting threat from the silent chamber. You can not outrun what follows sound. I burst through the doorway. The silence shatters like glass. The world comes rushing back in a deafening cacophony me ragged breath. The frantic beat of my heart, the scrape of my boots on stone. It's so loud, so overwhelming, it brings me to my knees. My hand is clenched tightly around the crimson shard. The warning echoes not in my ears, but in my soul. The breaker isn't just following. He's already tracking me. The hunt has begun.